hope that I am live and can be heard. It is Indubitably Senise, and today is June 4th, which is my birthday. Hey, hey, hey. This is, absolutely impromptu. And so I just wanted to come on briefly on my birthday because I got some other things I'm trying to go and do. But I just wanted to come and say hello to everyone. I know that, I'm still just not on here. But I promise you, I'm working on some things and trying to get my time and all that together to come back and do my lives, thinking of some new ways to share content and all that good stuff. So just bear with me. I appreciate all of you all for my seasoned subscribers, as well as those that are new to the channel. There's just like, okay, we see all this content but nothing lately. I promise you I'm coming back when I can. But today is my birthday, y'all. I'm excited. Today is my birthday. I don't think I normally come on live for my birthday ever, since I've been doing my content creating and all of this stuff. So I decided to do it today, mainly because I did not have anything truly planned. I went out with one of my dear sisters today, and I was just like, let me do a live because I felt kind of cool today. But what I did was I picked this outfit to put on. Hey, True Blue, thank you. And I was like, okay, I don't have time to get my drawstring bag out that is blue and all of my Dooney and Bourke items. And then I remembered, I purchased a very beautiful bag probably about almost 3 years ago. Have yet to carry it. In actuality, I purchased this bag from my mom and I kept it. I kept it, and I decided to pull out my Telfar bag today because I thought it went very well with what I have on. And I really want to keep it real with you all. Hey, Sharon, thank you. In all realness, because y'all know I love to absolutely really just keep it true to myself and true to you all. I did not plan to put anything special in this bag. I really didn't have enough time to gather my accessories. I know that I have this particular color, and I have an orange Telfar wallet, which is housed somewhere else. But I was just like, you know what? I don't have time to try and get anything to put in this bag. Of course, I like the shoulder strap, but I don't carry the Telfar bags with the shoulder strap. I just like to carry it as a coat. And so that's what I did today. I left the tag on here because I still, even though you do have this wonderful embossed tee on here, I know it is out of sight. So that's why you put Val on here. I know who you are, True Blue. Even though it does have this on here, I was just like, I'm going to leave this tag hanging because I'm just accustomed to having something on here. But when I tell y'all, if I showed you what was in this bag, I know some of y'all would be like, what is wrong with her? And I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. So I didn't have anything planned for as far as what I was going to put in this bag. Initially, I thought, well, maybe I'll put one of those bag organizers in here because of the shape of it. And you can see that I've had this bag for so long, it still has the folding crease in it and all of that. And I'm probably getting ready to go and fold it up and put it back in the storage bag and all of that. Wonderful carry, definitely went with my outfit. But let me show you the inside of what I have in this bag, because I just didn't have time to gather myself. So if you can see, of course you see the straps, but I'm going to take the straps out so you can actually see what's in here. And just how, like, I just didn't care, just to be honest. Thank you, Keisha. This is how the inside of this bag looks. Wow. Like, what is that? I've been carrying this bag, which I absolutely truly love carrying. Whether it be, and this is the Luca, what is it? It's the Luca. I always forget the name of it, but yeah, it's the Luca bag. We'll just say that. And the fact that you can carry it on your shoulder, across your chest, or on your waist. I've been carrying this for the last probably 3 weeks, and I have loved it. It has just been so convenient to the point where I thought it was just so small. It was no need for me to take everything out, which was not really much of anything. Like a bunch of receipts, hand sanitizer, credit, debit cards, lipstick, some change, some dollars. I didn't even feel like really changing out of this, so I just dumped it in the bag, and I felt good about myself. I really did. So I put it in the bag. I also have, let's see, you can't really see, I also have my shades, because as you can see, I took my glasses off, which I don't know why I had my glasses. I've been wearing my glasses for like 3 years straight. Hadn't been wearing my contacts, and so now I have this print on my face I'm trying to get rid of, and just looking at myself without my glasses anymore. So I have my shades, and then I have my Fenty lip gloss or what have you in here. And I just threw that in this bag, y'all, and went on by my merry little way. Hi, Pia. Thank you. I appreciate you all for acknowledging my birthday today. But I plan on carrying this again. I think, of course, right now where I am in my life, it probably shocked a lot of people that I had blue on today. I don't discriminate against color. I really don't. This is such a pretty color, and I'm happy that I remember that I had it, and it fit well today with what I wanted to wear. I can't really show you my dress. My dress is something that my mom purchased from Shein. And when she got it for me, I said, yeah, I can wear this to church when we have to wear blue, and I'm fine with that. Let me see if I can stand up. You really can't see it, but it does come with pockets, which is always a great thing for me because I love dresses with pockets. The sleeves are kind of puffy, so it can kind of go below my elbow or right above it. And I'm trying to see how much room I got to stand back. And yeah, so I carried this bad boy today, and I just love the carry. It was fun. I tried to do some mod shots today in the backyard, but I don't really like those. How it came out. And I just love this bag. This is the medium. So right now with Telfar, earlier this year, a few months ago, they released the medium. The medium. I love that. How we incorporate new words. And I plan in life to get a bag that is a medium. But when I purchased Telfar a few years ago, I had the 3 sizes: the large, medium, and the small. And so I will pick up something. Probably I will get a red bag in the medium. But I'm loving this. This bag can definitely hold a lot, but it's a very light carry in comparison to Dooney and Bourke, of course. And so I really didn't want to overwhelm myself by packing too much, because I know that I can do that. And I'm happy that I did not. It was just a light, fun time to just go and eat lunch and not be just too overwhelmed with stuff. So I'm happy with that. And I like the dress. So, and of course, like I said, the bag was purchased years ago. My mom gave me this dress probably almost 2 months ago, and it just paired together well. So I'm happy with my birthday outfit, I guess you could say. I'm happy with it. And the day was good. I purchased these triangles, or these pyramids. I say triangles because they just remind me of just, playing the instrument. If only I had something to really hit it with, I could hit it with my nail. But I purchased these earrings on Etsy. So yeah, I'm just happy, y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all how old I am. Just know I'm still here. I'm still here and progressing and doing things. And like I said, I hope that I could be back soon with you all. I haven't been making any purchases of Dooney. I honestly have not. I've looked at all these wonderful sales and I've watched videos of people, new and old. And when I say new and old, some of those subscribers that's been a while around for a while, who are Dooney Bourke lovers and newfound Dooney and Bourke lovers, as well as those that are have refound Dooney and Bourke. They have been switching up some things. Of course, I've been looking for them to do a little bit more. I think we truly within this handbag community and Dooney lovers, we really truly hyped up the 50th. We hyped it up more than they have even attempted to do with campaigning wise for anything recognizing their 50th. Hey Sherry, thank you. Um, and I just, hey Anita, thank you, ma'am. I just, I'm disappointed. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a Dooney and Bourke affiliate, and I'm happy to be a part of that. Truly, and I'm still here with that because of you all who still tune into my channel and access my links from either previous videos or even just accessing the link from my description. So I appreciate those that take the time to support what I do. But I have been very disappointed because I really wanted them to just go like all out and do something big. Like, this your 50th. Y'all, I'm preparing for when I turn 50. It's going to be a blast. I probably hadn't had a birthday party in many years, but for my 50th, that's a milestone. That's a huge milestone if you're blessed to seeing that. And when it comes to businesses, whether big or small, if you go past 5 years, shoo, and you made it to 50, oh, we about to really do it up. So I'm still hopeful for Dooney and Bourke that they will produce something spectacular recognizing their 50th. But I have seen, when Disney wants to celebrate whatever their year of anniversary or whatever, they definitely acknowledge that through Dooney. And I think that's pretty cool. Oh, I hadn't even noticed that, Sherry. I need to look at that. I haven't purchased anything. Yeah, you say you check eBay first. Hi, I'm gonna just say Libby. Yeah, I'm still questioning that. I have a new contact person over at Dooney, and I need to follow up with them and see what's going on, because I have major concerns. I think we all have major concerns. And that's not to belittle anything that's been happening or, downgrade what they have released. I had a great conversation with Miss P. Banks the other night. She texted me, and we had a really candid conversation about just our thoughts on that. And please, if you have not gone and done so, make sure you tune into her Hey Peter for this week. She released that on Monday. Please tune into that because she does have a lot of insight and thoughts as to what's been happening and what are some items that we would like to see, because everything that she comes up with, I'm pretty much like, yep, we do need to see that too. And she enlightened me on some other items that I probably had overlooked or maybe seen and forgotten about. There has been this, it looks like a little bit of a push with ostrich. Like, now you have multiple colors. Last year it started out with releasing the Kelly green as an option in the ostrich, which I think was great. And then they started to release some other silhouettes with that particular material or leather ostrich and so forth. And so now we have the geranium that kind of been picking up a little bit more. But if you really are a Dooney and Bourke lover, you will go not only on just Dooney.com and I Love Dooney to explore. You got QVC, but the ultimate to me is Dillard's. When they drop the exclusives at Dillard's, and it's really what the people want, and I say the people, us on YouTube pretty much, but we're like bigger on shopping on I Love Dooney because we want these bargains. We want to buy multiple bags, multiple accessories, multiple options and we don't want to always go straight over to dealer and pay the higher price for it. But it's an exclusive item, and we've been looking for that. So you will see that. Your other spot is QVC. You know QVC is off the chain in pricing. And the items that they have over there are also items that we will really want to see on either I Love Dooney preferably or Dooney.com at a great sale point. You know, it's tricky. It has always been this way, but for me, and I can only speak for myself, because I have really been just like anticipating something that no one said would happen. I just really pumped this up in my mind, and I wasn't the only one, because once I found out everybody else was thinking like this, we really started pumping it up, and hey, we set ourselves up for failure. I mean, I just really want to see. I'm still waiting on more color options, combinations to come out with the color block. I've seen it on QVC. I've seen it in Dillard's. It's a couple of items that's on Dooney.com, but it's not necessarily what just like pulls me into wanting to buy it. I'm still looking for bigger bags, y'all. I really, this is the season, the summer season, vacation season, traveling season. Most people are downsizing the sizes of their bags. Crossbodies are it. They truly are it. And I'm still going to do an updated video one day regarding that, y'all, of what I have, because I collected a couple at the end of last year that I added, and I still haven't even carried those bags just yet. But we see the options of crossbodies that have increase, which is really cool. It really is cool, but still not enough for me to just grab a hold of my phone or get on my computer and say, hey, I'm gonna order this right now. I don't know. What is it that I'm looking for? What is it that I am looking for? At one point, I thought with the release of the Art Deco collection, moving towards more colorful items, I thought that even with the tote that I purchased last summer, that is the signature print that had was multicolored, and the doodle, the resurgence of the doodle that I purchased, I thought that that was the move that everything was going towards. Like, we're going to see maybe another version of the splash collection, or just some really great colorful options, or bringing some more variety to the DB, the multi, because that kind of has faded away a little bit. I've been looking and just hoping that something more will come through, and I don't know. So maybe there are some things that's in the works. You know, it takes time when you are making handmade, not machine made, but when you're hand making items and really trying to test out ideas, it does take some time. But even with that, I think the time should have been started, or should have started like a couple of years ago, because this is a huge milestone. So I have value in the milestone of 50 years, and I just hope that, you know, it's still a chance. It's still a chance that it can happen. The party is not over. Hopefully it's just starting. Dooney officially, I believe it was May 20th when they officially incorporated as a business. I probably got it wrong, but I know it was in May of 75 when they did that. And so, hey, it's official. Come on with it. I'm hoping that it happens. I still got my fingers crossed, and maybe my toes too. But that's what I've been really trying to just wait and see. Now, as I've been waiting, and because I'm doing this on my phone, I know that there have been some pretty decent sales, and I see that I hope I'm saying it right, Cherry and Libby, you all are talking about just some of the items that you all have purchased and getting that $20 off. Yeah, they still are doing that. And I actually make sure that y'all are signed up, because if your birthday is this month, you should have gotten your birthday coupon, because I got mine last week. So that still is happening. I think it's $20 or 20% off, something like that. So you're still able to get that going as well. You ordered the Ambler that was on sale cheaper last week. Okay, and so there are some decent sales that's happening. This is still that season of graduation, and people going ahead and starting school this summer. If you find great items, totes and bigger bags, still have some backpacks that are out in rotation. Definitely consider getting those items for your loved ones, or just people that that need a nice, good, durable, long lasting item. Leather good. Dooney and Bourke is it. I have continued to meet people and we talk about bags, handbags, and what have you. And I've even gone and started exploring TikTok. Y'all, I'm trying to get on TikTok. And when I say trying, I mean just the posting piece. So if you are on TikTok, definitely look up Indubitably Senise. I am there. Go ahead and add. I posted some stuff a while ago. I'm going to try my best to start back posting there. Y'all, I get started with things, and I've done it even with this channel, and I just get caught up in doing other stuff. I'm a true Gemini. I start things and I don't finish them. I can admit that. That is not something that I will hide. That is the absolute truth. And so, yeah, TikTok, there are some wonderful content creators over there, and they've purchased some of the newer items, like the Gingham 2. The Gingham 1 came out a while ago, and I think it was a good hit. And now they've brought back the Gingham 2. I think Sus Wood has kind of explored the Gingham in comparison, and that's a good video to go and check out as well. Canvas, I still have not purchased anything from the Canvas collection. There have been some pretty good sales there. I think that's what they're really trying to push. And I think with all the traveling, and if you are a mother dealing with a bunch of kids, and you don't want to mess up your items, your leather goods, of course the Canvas is just the way to go. So there are several content creators that have purchased the Canvas, anything, whether it be the tote or the drawstring or crossbody. It's the way to go. It's truly the way to go. Are you saying, Miss Anita, there should be more colors in the Harrison? Definitely, because I've been waiting on that. I like the hobo, but I've been waiting to see more colors. Still, the Kingston, I've been hoping that they would bring the Flynn back. I really truly thought they would. And this is something that I mentioned to Miss P. Banks. I am absolutely shocked that the botanical collection is still hanging around. Who has purchased something from the botanical? Now, I'm not saying that it's an awful collection. Out of all the words I can think of, I'm really not saying that it's a bad collection. It just doesn't, connect with my vibe. But I'm really shocked that they kind of revamped and brought some other silhouettes on it, even to the point. And I don't know if you caught this. What is that show? Tamron, I think that's her name, Tamron, the talk show host. She probably about 2 weeks ago had a segment where she showcased Dooney and Bourke bags, and she gave audience members, or the audience participants, the botanical tote as a giveaway gift. And I was like, what? But she showcased all the latest items that Dooney and Bourke is really pushing, and I was deeply shocked. We talking about a serious show that gets plenty of views, that's been on, has had several seasons, and they showcase Dooney and Bourke. Their advertising department has increased. So I'm gonna tell y'all this, because I had no idea what I was gonna be talking about today, but I definitely need to come and talk because y'all hadn't heard from me. Let me tell y'all something. We, each and every last one of you all, no matter which video, how many videos, if you have ever but ever posted about your Dooney and Bourke video, they've been watching us closely to the point where, and I only can speak to TikTok videos, TikTok, Dooney and Bourke TikTok is huge. The content that they have created over there is based off of what they've seen us do for the free. Hey, Simply D, thank you. I was looking at that stuff and I was like, now I can't really say who, was the influencer that influenced them, but the marketing team at Dooney and Bourke definitely, they've been watching and they've been trying to, really streamline their content. And I applaud them because at one point you could not find a Dooney and Bourke commercial or anything to pop up. Really, you couldn't. And now I'm seeing it on TikTok. I think I've definitely seen it on Instagram. There has definitely been an increase of their presence to the point that now I see, I don't know what happened with my connection. Hopefully it's still going on. Y'all can hear me still. But yeah, I'm impressed with what they are doing. Like, okay, cool. They're getting the people. They're coming in. Can we get some other items? Now, I don't want to bring up Coach, y'all. And I know it's plenty of y'all that cross over. Y'all don't have a problem going from brand to brand. It's whatever catches you. And hey, if that's what you want to spend your money on, hey, have at it. I applaud you. I truly do. I'm just a stickler to brand. If it's a brand that I like, I don't really too much go back and forth. I just like what I like and I stick with it. But when I tell you, I'm tired of seeing Coach. Maybe I'm a Coach hater. I don't know. I don't want to be. I don't. Because when I tell you, they keep up with, I think, establishing fashionable trends to the generation of consumers that they're attracting. They truly do. They have a great, they just dropped something else. It seems like in the summertime they drop purple. And everybody is always looking for something that's purple. So they just dropped another line. They just dropped this. Y'all, I'm mad because I want Dooney to get that shine too. I do. And then, but what the funny part is to me, when individuals, and they are not necessarily Dooney and Bourke lovers, they may have one item that's Dooney and Bourke, and they will come and tell you, I've bought 50 Coach bags, but nothing compares to my Dooney and Bourke. Why you keep buying Coach then? That's the question I always have. And there's plenty of content creators that do that. Or you may have those that say, I love my Michael Kors, but that one Dooney and Bourke bag I got, can't nothing compare to that. So why aren't you buying more Dooney and Bourkes? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I just wonder. Simply, you said you got your purple fix. But I mean, I'm not hating. I'm truly not hating. You just see the good and you just want them to shine. That's all that it is for me. I just want them to shine. And they've been shining for over 50 years. I'm going to just go ahead and put over 50 years. But they've been shining and they've been doing their thing and they're still here. And hopefully they will stay around for a very long time. But I just want some newer bags. And then, we get the same silhouettes. We truly do get the same silhouettes. Hey, everybody that's here, can y'all like my video, please? So we can get this algorithm back going. Maybe that'll motivate me to come back and do more video content. Because I'm coming. I'm just trying to get it together, y'all. So don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to like it. But yeah, I just want to see more. But then every time I say that, I think about, well, what is it that I'm looking for? Whatever catches my eye. And right now, what's catching my eye is nothing big. I'll say that much. Okay, so there, of course, y'all know I'm a Greta nut, a navy Greta nut. Of course, the latest Greta bags that they've introduced, the messenger and the crossbody messenger bag, I do want to add those two to my collection. I just haven't really thought about it too much. Really because I'm waiting for some decent sales to come through. And of course, there are some items that I probably have seen on QVC that I'm waiting for them to trickle on down to I Love Dooney so that I can go ahead and purchase them. Um, and don't get me wrong, I've made my purchases before on QVC. I'm just not doing it too much right now. I'm really not. There's some other things that I want to accomplish in my world, and it involves some cash. I need to have some coins for that. So I'm going to be waiting, but I just want to see more. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Anita. Dooney is too slow about that. But I'm going to put the reasoning is because this stuff is not machine crafted. This is handcrafted. It takes a little bit. It takes a little bit. I'm still wishing for... Oh, and I forgot about the outlet stores. How could I forget about that? There's going to be some exclusives there, whether it be the sample sale. Now, they had a whole bunch of samples. And if you were able to get to a store and purchase a sample, I mean, you have pretty much an exclusive bag that they probably didn't even produce a whole bunch of, like maybe one or two. I don't know for sure, but that's just what I gauge in my mind. And so, based off of those sample sales, I would assume that might encourage some new things. Because those samples, now that was what was really truly catching my eye. But I don't live near an outlet store. And because those bags did not have any, what did they tell me? They didn't have the ID numbers in them to scan. They could not mail those to us. So you can only get those if you travel to the outlet stores. Yeah. There was so many bags now that I think about it, and I like to go back and look at those videos and just hope and wish that they would absolutely come on through and make those the new bags that they could really, put out. But nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. So, yeah. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm just waiting. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of us that's just waiting. You said you want a reissue of the colorful It. And see, I really thought that would have happened. I mean, that would have been like a huge treat. We're talking about 20 years later for that to come back and do it better than they did before. Especially when you think about, like, I've seen a couple of videos lately where people have acquired those bags and they've removed that top layer off of them. If they got that fixed and done better, yeah, bring that on back. People, I think they would sell out quickly. I think maybe, I don't want to say this because then I'm going to always lose out. But if they did bring back, they start doing these 50, like they could do 50 drops. You can get an exclusive bag. Decent price point. Just to celebrate their 50th. Because I know y'all watching, so I'm trying to give marketing some ideas. But do a 50, like you get 50 bags. Well, I want it to be 50 different items. But you only have a quantity of 50. So they do this for the next however often, It's some kind of way they could do this. I just believe that it could happen. I don't know. I like that doodle hearts. Yeah, that whole doodle thing that they had, because they had a lot of different doodle stuff. I don't know, y'all. So that's why y'all haven't heard from me too, because I just been waiting and hoping and waiting and hoping that things will just pop up. And I remember, and I was telling Miss P Banks about this too. Last July we were just kind of still waiting on something to drop. The cosmetic bags dropped in June. I do remember that, between June and July. And that just was like a huge shock. A huge shock. But it was a welcoming shock. So based off of that, for me, that's what I've been waiting on, something like that again. And just been waiting. So then we got that. Then we got the drawstring bags that came out. And it was just like, oh my gosh, this came out. This is so different. And excuse me, y'all. But it was right on time, and I was like, okay, they getting ready to gear up and start doing some stuff. And hey, they dropped some nice bags last year. They really truly did, especially when they dropped that Art Deco. And come on, come on. Now I do appreciate the fact that even this year, the Art Deco was dropped in the Hobo, and I know some of you all like um, Simply D purchased the Hobo. I did not. I did not, even though that silhouette is one of my favorites. I did not purchase that. Oh yeah, and by you saying that too, Cherry. Um, the other thing, and I'm gonna keep on talking about Miss P Banks because we were really dialoguing about this. Um, I guess for something big, maybe we shouldn't wait for anything big. Maybe it's the smaller things that they have dropped, such as if you've, I think it's definitely has dropped in on Dillard's, but I want to say it's definitely on Dooney.com as well. I haven't looked. The Greta bags with the different trim. So you have the red trim, you have that light Caribbean blue light trim. I definitely seen it on QVC, but it's the brown T-Marl and it's gonna have a different trim. I like it, but it's still not anything like how when they dropped the coral, or when they brought the forest in the Greta, or even when they brought the red in the Greta. It's not giving me them type of thrills like those did. So I don't know. I think if I see it in person, because you know, when you see something online and then when you go and watch something or view something in person, it does, you know, give you a different feel. And maybe that's what I need to happen. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm still waiting. I don't want to sing the song, but I am still waiting for something to really just grab hold of my pocketbook, because really not anything's grabbing my purse right now and saying, hey, get it. It's still a lot of things that's on my wish list probably. I don't know. And that, ooh, by you saying that first couple of words on here, Miss Anita, I'm pretty much satisfied with my DNB collection already. And I think that that's where it is for me. I kind of felt burnt out, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And I think I talked about this before. I think I kind of burned myself out. I purchased really quickly because I was anxious and thinking that things would sell out. If I got it, if I saw it and liked it, surely everybody else would get it as well. And so I was purchasing very quickly. Like, you know, when we have nothing else to do during the pandemic, UPS, man, he had plenty to do. 10 boxes coming up to the door. And I miss those days. But yeah, I'm very satisfied too with my collection. Is there anything else that I really want to add? There's only a couple of things that I think I want to add, but I also need the room to add those things. So I definitely had to slow down too with that. And Libby, what are your thoughts on the Alpine Janine Crossbody 20? I like it. And I find it funny in my mind because I don't like the Janine Crossbody. I'm going to go back and say I did not like the Janine Crossbody in Pebble Grain. That was one of the first crossbodies I believe my mom purchased, and she had it in her room for a while, and I knew she had it, and then I got it and carried it, and I liked it because it was a crossbody, but I really didn't like it like that. But the Alpine Crossbody 20 captures me because it's just designed a little bit different. It's the same silhouette, but because of the recycled material for the Alpine, and that label on the front of it, and the colors, because that color that my mom had is the it might be jeans, it might be blue jeans or something like that. I like the color selection, so that's one of those crossbodies that I would definitely love to add to my collection. Plus, my niece has taken my Alpine Ambler and made it her own, and I'm like, no, you can't have that, because I need that. I need that back. But she absolutely loves that. Oh yes, I agree with you on that. It is time for a makeover. It is definitely time. Um, because they updated it probably right at the. It was during the pandemic when they updated their website, and it was some slight changes that they made with that. So yeah, I definitely would love for them to update their website. I know y'all listening over there in the marketing department. Please update it. Please make it. I would love to see, like, I don't know. I just think about how Netflix updated their website, or their site, period, their app. And I love how that flows. It took a second because I'm like, what are they doing? But I like how the selection is. And I think I've been on Coach's website, and I don't want to compare and say, Dooney, do what Coach is doing. That's not what I'm saying, Dooney and Bourke. I just want you to bring your own flair, your own thing to it, because you all are doing it with the marketing. I'm seeing that it's pretty cool, but I would love to see an update. I totally agree. Totally agree. I'm on live. I'll be back. Be out there in a minute. All right. So that's my signal that I probably need to wrap up. But I'm happy to be back, you all, for a minute. I hope to come back soon. I appreciate you all for coming through. Don't forget to like this video. And I'm still going to be looking. And whatever you see out there, I know Miss P. Banks is pretty good about sending me updates, as well as Simply D, and anyone else that I probably didn't mention. You probably send me something in on my IG, or just text me with some things that you may come across, because I'm not seeing everything. But hey, hopefully they'll do something. Let's say put a big banner celebrating. That would be nice. And y'all, I thought that even when they had their birthday sale, I was like, okay, this is gonna be it. And it was nothing. It was nothing. I want to share this before I go. My sis, my Delta sister, bought me this for my birthday. This is a wax warmer, I believe is what it's called. That's what I'm calling it, a wax warmer. And it's an elephant, and it's cute. I love it. I'm gonna use it. It plugs up, so there's a light in there, of course. And this is where you put your wax. So I got some. I love Yankee Candle. Anything from Yankee Candle, I love it. And I have like a tub full of this stuff. Like, I collect a lot of this stuff. Is discontinued, the scents, and I still have plenty of them. So I can't wait to plug up my elephant. This, I think I'm going to name her Sea Love after her, and I'll tell you about the name. But this is my elephant. It is so cute. I'm just, every time I look at it, it's like, and it goes with the decor of my office, which is, it has gray in here. Let's just put it like that. I'm not gonna talk about my other colors. But I love it, and it's sitting here all so cute on my desk, and I gotta get my stuff situated in here, and I've been saying that for a while. But yeah, I love it, love it, love it. I've had a very blessed day, and I just pray that God allows me many more years. My aunt used to always say when I was younger that she had more days behind her than ahead of her. And I'm still leaning towards, I have more days ahead of me than behind me. I think that's the way I need to say it. So thank you all. Don't forget to like this video. Set up your bell notifications because y'all know I'm very impromptu. I never know when I'm going to come on live, and I'm sitting over here moving my mouse like I'm on my computer because that's what I'm used to, but I'm actually on my phone. So y'all have a wonderful rest of your hump day evening, and I will be back soon. Y'all take care. Bye.